Hey there, David Gardner here, and I want to welcome you to MemoryPlace and give you a series of training videos that are going to help you not only create your own events very easy, but be able to stay in touch with your members and possibly build a list. If that's your goal, to build a list, then make sure you check out all the videos. If your goal is just to let people know you have events and when those events come out so that they can actually have the pictures, I'm going to show you where you can find the links and the parts that you need to do that and make MemoryPlace successful for you and your family and loved ones and friends, so on and so forth. So keep watching. So what we're going to start with right now, obviously the MemoryPlace dashboard. If you came in as just a MemoryPlace member and you started out and you don't know anything else about the parent company, basically this is what your dashboard is going to look like. We got a blue and white theme over here. We got blue and white highlights. Now, if you came in through the parent company, I'm going to flip over. And in the parent company's name is Now Lifestyle, and they've been around for well over 20 years. They've created many different digital and marketing tools and software that have been used for many years. I've been using their tools since 2009 to run my own websites, to host videos, to do live webinars, and to create landing pages, and you name it. They have a lot of software. So I just want to break down quickly where you will get different things and where you can see stuff, and then we'll go in and we'll create our first event. And so now while we're on this page, if you are in Now Lifestyle, obviously you may have different programs that you may have upgraded to. MemoryPlace will be towards the bottom. Basically, when you look at that and click on it, you're going to see the dashboard, promo links, and banners. So you have three there. If we go back to the other one, that same concept and same set of ideas is under reseller tools. Your banners and your promo links are right there. What we're seeing different though is the lead capture system. The lead capture system obviously in Now Lifestyle is under the reseller center. And in the reseller center, you have the lead capture system with a bunch of your links. So depending on where you're going to go and what you're looking for, again, make sure you're trying to find the right stuff just in case you're confused. At the top, when it says email your guests under the dashboard, if we click on that, we see a system where we can set up campaigns and do messages and look at where our subscribers are and create our own forms for opt-in pages, import, export subscribers, see how many subscribers you have, how many you have unsubscribed, so on and so forth. Inside the Now Lifestyle member area, that will be under digital products. So when you click that digital products, it's under the email autoresponder. So there's two different places where those would exist. Like I said, in case you are straight up and just right in the MemoryPlace, you would see that under the email your customers. If you're in the Now Lifestyle, you have to go to the digital products and you're going to go into email autoresponder, and then you can figure out what campaign's yours. Now, all you got to do is get inside the member area. If you look and click on any one of these buttons where it says watch training video, for example, there I am. So I am the master trainer for Now Lifestyle and Now Lifestyle products and tools. And so, for example, same thing. If we go into the email your guests, watch your training videos, there it is. It's the same one. It's actually the Now Lifestyle training videos inside MemoryPlace because MemoryPlace is built upon the Now Lifestyle platform and dashboard. So the videos, the concepts, the processes are the same. For example, campaigns, message, subscribers, forms, and import and export. If we go back, we see the same ones at the top: campaigns, message, subscribers, forms, import, and export. I can flip back and forth and notice these things don't change. Basically, the only thing that changes is the color, and obviously the stuff on the left, your tabs, your stuff on the right, but these are the basic foundations right there. So when you create a campaign or an event, what that's going to do is that's going to show up here, and we're going to be able to change the name. Now, I am in a basically a demo account. This one's not my account. It's a demo account. And so when we go and we create our first campaign, we want to be under the dashboard. And so if we go back, just so we're looking at the same thing from both angles and both perspectives, I'm going to go to MemoryPlace and then dashboard and then Now Lifestyle member area. And maybe you have it through Testimonial Generator, or maybe you came through one of the other programs. You should have something that is similar to one or the other. Okay, so just throwing out there, you shouldn't see anything that's totally dramatically different. It should be one or the other, very similar to those. And so if we go back and forth between these, again, if we focus on this center area right here, notice it's the same exact thing. The only thing that's changing are the colors that we have down here, red and blue. or red and green. Notice I hover over it, goes green. If I hover over this one, stays blue. So everything up here is the same. The number of events you can share, the number of items you can upload, what the storage limit is, how many events you have currently, how many videos and pictures you have, and how much storage you've used. Now, the typical or the best membership you're going to get is a terabyte. And so what this is showing is a terabyte. Now, if you think about megabytes, a megabyte is 1,000 kilobytes, but a gigabyte is 1,000 megabytes. So if we go over 1, 2, 3, 4, like this much right here, that would be a gigabyte. But then if you even go 3 steps farther, you have a terabyte. So a terabyte is basically 1,000 gigabytes, just to throw that out there. And so far, this account's used 477 megabytes because it's made up of 20 videos and 41 pictures. And we have that over there. We have the proportion over there. If I go into my own account, right now I have a couple of campaigns set up. I have 6 videos and 14 pictures. I've used 388 megabytes. I actually took the one-time upgrade. I actually have a 2 terabyte storage. So after you join, you do have that option. At least we did when we began. Hopefully you still have that when you're seeing that now. So in either case, I'm going to run it through the development one. So all you need to do to create an account is just click on this button. Now there are some events that have happened already. There are a bunch of us that have just tested out, and I'll show you some of the things as we go through. But to create an event, all you got to do is click on that button and you'll get a pop-up. And obviously you want the event to relate something to what you're going to do. So for example, let's say you're having a wedding, then, if you are wanting people to know who you are, obviously, I'm assuming if it's at a wedding, you're going to want them to know, or maybe you save it for the bride and groom's name, or, whoever is getting married. But just because this is a test, we're going to call this Save Your Best Pictures with Dave. Okay, now that's just the generic event name. Now that event name right there that you put in this one, that's going to end up showing up down here where it says your event name. Okay, I know this is going to highlight, but right here where my arrow is, it says your event name goes here. So whatever you want to type on the page to show up on the page, that's where you would type this. Your slug is basically another extension after the website. So the main domain of MemoryPlace is MemoryPlace.com. And then Go Pick is basically where that person is going to send it to be able to upload their pictures. And then they need to have a set folder that's for your specific event. So we're basically going to call this Best Pics. And whatever you want it to be called, everyone has a different one. So if you did something that already existed, you'd get a warning that showed that. Now underneath here where it says your event name goes here, it says your custom greeting goes here. So I'm just going to put another custom greeting, thanks for taking part in sharing your best pics with Dave. So just make sure your spelling's correct, make sure, there's no errors. Again, depending on what you want to say, that's all going to be put there. We can also upload an image. So all you have to do is click and upload an image. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick a random picture. So obviously, make it easy. We'll go with, either something that was just of me, or maybe it could be something that's a little bit interesting. So let's use the one with Chewbacca and keep it interesting here. And so my picture is going to show up on that page when people actually go to that picture. So notice down in the corner, it says the upload was successful, and we start to see the image appear here. So what I want to now do is create that memory, and we're going to see that automatically propagates to number 1. And so save your best pictures with Dave, and then thanks for taking part in sharing your best pics with Dave. Now, if you want to edit that, all we have to do is go and edit it. We just click the edit button, and let's say I want to change something. I can change this, but I just want to show you what it looks like first. So we're going to close this. If I want to now see what that page looks like, all I have to do is click where it says the upload link. And when I click the upload link, it's going to open up a new window or a new tab, and we're going to see everything that I just created. And so, for example, we have the company name, but then it says save your best pictures with Dave. That's what I wrote first. And then it says thanks for taking part in sharing your best pics with Dave. And then obviously there's me and Chewbacca. And so if we go back, notice again, that was the first thing I wrote. Save your best pictures with Dave. There we are at the top. Save your best pictures with Dave. And then the thanks for taking part and sharing your pictures with Dave is going to be the bottom part. Okay. So let's say we want to edit that. And I say, okay, I don't like how that looks. Maybe I want to change it. Maybe I wanted some of the letters capitalized. Notice how the thanks is capitalized and then, my name's capitalized. Maybe I want it to pop out a little bit more. So I'm going to go in and edit it. We're going to change this taking. We're going to make that capitalized. We're going to make the part capitalized. We're going to make the S and sharing capitalized. And then we're going to do best all in caps. And again, so it doesn't really matter how much you change, but you can change as much as you want. And so change your best pictures. Let's do that in caps as well. I had already done some of these in capital letters, but make the best in caps. And all we have to do is edit the memory. And notice it says successful. I'm going to go back to that other page. I'm just going to click the refresh button. And as it refreshes, we should notice those differences. So notice there's best all in caps here, all in caps there. I capitalize the S, capitalize the P, capitalize the T. So you can go back and you can edit your event. And that is as simple as it is. Now, I probably, in the time that I spent talking to you already, I probably spent 10 times more than you would need to take to create an event. So creating an event is super easy. All you have to do is watch the rest of the training videos to learn all about the other buttons and how to share. And just quickly, just one thing here while we're here, in case this is the only video you ever watch. As I mentioned, that's the upload link. You can either right click and copy it, or basically just click the upload link button or copy the upload link. And you notice it says copy to the clipboard. So what you would then do, you could open up a window. You could then paste that link. Maybe you share it to someone in email. Maybe you post it on social media or on your Facebook account. And then again, once we click click enter, to that link, what that will do is propagate with the system. So you notice the link actually changes. And this is a coded version of your event. So that way it knows exactly where to store it. So here we are with all the caps with me and Chewy. And that is as simple as it is to go through and create your own event. Once people are in there, they're going to upload. So watch for that in the next video.